Hello everybody. Now we will discuss about the indices is there. So the positive integral power for any real number a is any real number and a positive integer n. We define a raised to power n as a raised to power n means we are supposed to multiply the a n times, or you can say the n factor is there. For instance, suppose a raised to power 2 is there, so that it means we are supposed to multiply a 2 times. If it is a raised to power 3, then it means we are supposed to multiply a into a 3 times. In the same way, suppose if a raised to power 100 is there, it means we are supposed to multiply a 100 times. This one. And in this is a raised to power 100, you can say this a is known as a base. This is the base. And this is your exponent. Or you can say the index is there. So, a raised to power n is called the nth power of a. The real number a is called the base. Then this is known as a base. This is your base. You can say this is your base. And this is your index, or you can say the exponent or the power. So n is called exponent, or the index is there only. So if any number is given like a raised to power 100 is there, so you are supposed to multiply the a 100 times is there. In case of the negative integral power you are taking, for any non-zero real number a and a positive integer n we define. Suppose a raised to power minus n is there, so that can be written as 1 over a raised to power n. Means अगर मान लीजिए है 2 raised to power minus 3, so this is can be written as 1 over 2 raised to power 3. 4 raised to power minus 2, that can be written as 1 over 4 raised to power 2 is there only. Means the negative exponent can be changed just writing in the reciprocal form 1 over. In the same way, suppose a raised to power minus m, it means this is 1 over a raised to power m. Whatever is the exponent is given. Suppose 2 raised to power minus 1 over 3, so this is equal to 1 over 2 raised to power 1 over 3. So then the negative integral power is there, that can be changed into the positive. Have a look. Yes, now we will discuss about the first law of the indices. If a is any real number and m and n are positive integers, then a raised to power m into a raised to power n means if these bases are same and you are going to multiply them, bases are same hai, you are going to multiply them, then that will be equal to, what will happen, we will do the sum of the exponent a m plus n. If the bases are same, power will be added. For instance, 2 raised to power 10 into 2 raised to power 4, that is equal to 2 raised to power 10 plus 4, that is 2 raised to power 14. So if the bases are same is there only, then power will be added. You are supposed to add the exponent. Second law is there. If same is any real number and m and n are positive integers, then a raised to power m over a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m minus n. Means this is true in case of m is greater than n. Means you are going to divide a raised to power m over a raised to power n. Bases are same here, so that if this m is greater than n, you are supposed to subtract. For instance, this is your case first, you can say in second law. For instance, a raised to power 10 divided by, or you can take the number 5 raised to power 10 over 5 raised to power 2, that can be written as 5 raised to power 10 minus 2, that is equal to 5 raised to power 8. Because here is m is greater than n. Second case is there. If m is less than n, then a raised to power m over a raised to power n is equal to 1 over a raised to power n minus 7. For instance, suppose 2 raised to power 4 divided by 2 raised to power 12. So this is can be written as 1 over 2 raised to power 12 minus 4. That is equal to, here is the, this m is less than n. This m is less than n. So that can be written as 1 over 2 raised to power 8. And if you want to write, अगर हमें इसको in this form लिखना है, means in the form of a raised to power n suppose. So this can be written as by the negative 2 raised to power minus 8. So if the exponent of the in this numerator is smaller than this one, then 1 over this one. Case third is there. Suppose if m is equal to n then e raised to power m over e raised to power m, that is equal to what you will get, 1 is there. For instance, like 2 raised to power 10 is divided by 2 raised to power 10, that is equal to 2 raised to power 10 minus 10 also you get, and 2 raised to power 0, and the exponent of any one of the number is always 0. So here is the three cases are there. In this first case, if m is greater than n, second is there if m is less than n, and third is there if in case m is equal to n. Have a look. Yes, now the third law is there. If a is any real number and m and n are positive integer, then e raised to power m whole raised to power n, that is equal to e raised to power m into n. You have to multiply the exponent. Or it can be written as e raised to power n whole raised to power m is there, then is also equal to e raised to power m into n. For instance, suppose 5 raised to power 3 whole raised to power 4. That what will happen? We are supposed to multiply 5 raised to power 3, 4 is 12. Or if it is 5 raised to power 4 whole raised to power 3, then again it is equal to this one is there. So, अगर यहाँ a raised to power m whole raised to power n है, you have to do the product of the exponent. Now there is a fourth law. In case if a raised to power m into b raised to power n, this is already we discussed. If the bases are same, then exponent are going to add it. If the bases are same, है, power exponent will be added. But now here is the bases are not same. Are not same, but the exponent are same. So in that case, this is equal to, you are supposed to do the product of the bases. This one. This is your, the answer is there. For instance, like 2 raised to power 10 into 3 raised to power 10. Here is the bases are not same, but the exponent are the same. So this can be written as 2 into 3 whole raised to power 10, or it can be written as 6 raised to power 10 is here only. So if the bases are not same, they are not equal, but the exponent are same, in that case you are supposed to do bases ka product karo, the whole raised to power, this one is there. So this is your fourth law is there. Have a look. Yes, now the principal nth root of a positive real number. If a is a positive real number, a is any positive real number, and n is a positive integer, then the principal nth root of a is the unique positive real number x, such that x is for n is equal to a, or the principal nth root of a positive real number is denoted by this one, e raised to power 1 over n, or we are writing nth root a. This is the sign is known as a radical sign. This is the radical sign, and the value which is given inside this radical sign, this is known as a radicand. So nth root is there, that can be written as, either you can write down in this way, or a raised to power 1 over n. Yeah, that is you are saying 1 over 2, a raised to power 1 over 2 means, that is you are saying under root a. Second root of this one. If a raised to power 1 over 3 is here, that is means cube root a. This is fourth root you want to write, fourth root a, that is it means this is a raised to power 1 over 4. This is there only. So this is your radicand, and this is the radical sign is there. Whatever is the order is given here, that can be, you are supposed to make in the form of the fraction. Suppose a 10th root a, it means this is a raised to power 1 over 10, or if a raised to power, suppose 1 over 4, it means that is fourth root a, we will write. So that can be written in the this exponential form, or you can write it inside the radical sign is there only. Whatever is the number is given, that will be the order of that radicand is there. This is the radical sign, and this is known as a radicand is there only. This is in case of the positive values. Similarly, we will discuss in case of the negative real numbers. Have a look. Yes. Now the principal nth root of a negative real number. If the negative real number is given, that if a is a negative real number and n is an odd positive integer, then the principal nth root of a is defined as minus a raised to power this one. Means what exactly we are saying? Suppose you want to take the cube root of this minus 8. So this is actually cube root of minus 8 is there. This is there. So it means what we will write here, cube root, this one we will write. If you will do the factor, this one what we will write, minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 is there. And if you will solve this one only, then what will happen? You are supposed to take out minus 1, 2 is here. So this is your answer is there. Means what exactly we are doing, this can be written as in the exponent form. If we write, तो हम इसको कैसे लिखेंगे? इसको हम कैसे लिखेंगे? Minus 2 whole raised to power 3 cube root this one, and this can be written as minus 2 whole raised to power 3 whole power 1 over 3. Because nth root a is there, then we are writing this is a raised to power 1 over n. Same is here, cube root of this one. And now we will apply what? A raised to power m raised to power n. So you multiply, so this is minus 2 whole raised to power 3 into 1 by 3. This cancel. So this is minus 2. This is your answer is here only. So if the here is the odd is given, odd exponent is given here only, nth root of an this principal nth root is given, here is odd is given, then you will get the negative value. If you are taking the nth root of any principal value of nth root of any negative integer is here only, you will get the negative. Now in the same way, suppose in the rational exponent form, suppose a raised to power p over q is there. So a raised to power p over q can be written as a raised to power p whole raised to power 1 over 3. Means how can you say? Just for example, 10 raised to power 5 over 3 is there. So this can be written as 10 raised to power 5 whole raised to power 1 over 3. And by using this one, if a raised to power 1 over n है, तो हम क्या लिखते हैं? nth root है. 10 raised to power 5 whole raised to power 1 over 3, so it can be written as cube root 10 raised to power 5. So if a raised to power p over q is there, that can be written as a raised to power p. Numerator में जो that will come here, and 1 over n that will give the qth root. So this is the principle of qth root of a raised to power. This is a raised to power p over q, means that is the principle of qth root of a raised to power p. Like here, this is the example you can take this here only. Have a look. Now the question we are taking, the question is simplify this one. 7 raised to power n plus 2 minus 3 into 7 raised to power n plus 1 whole over 20 into 7 raised to power n minus 2 into 7 raised to power n. देखिए, look at here. This if a raised to power m into a raised to power n is there, that can be written as a raised to power m plus n. Means if the bases are same, we can add the exponent. So if this a raised to power m into raised to power n can be written as in this form, अगर हम इसमें लिख सकते हैं, so this can also be written in this form as there. If a raised to power p plus q is there, suppose, so that can be written as a raised to power p into a raised to power q. So this is the condition we will apply here. So देखिए, this is 7 raised to power n plus 2, that can be written as 7 raised to power n into 7 raised to power 2 plus, sorry, minus is here, 3 into, similarly this can be written as 7 raised to power n into 7 raised to power 1 by using this one. Whole over 20 into 7 raised to power n minus 2 into 7 raised to power n. Keep as it is, because it cannot be changed. It cannot be. If a raised to power p plus q or a raised to power m plus n, that can be written as in this form only. Now numerator से what we can do? We can take the 7 raised to power n is common. Here is 7 raised to power n common here. Here is 7 raised to power 2 minus 3 into 7 whole over. In denominator also we can take out the 7 raised to power n is common. So that's 20 and minus 2. 7 raised to power n, and this is cancelled. Now this is 7 square means that is 49. 3 to ja 3 into 7, that is 21. And here is 20 minus 2, that is 18. You can subtract here only. So you will get 8 to 28 over 18 is here only. Now solve this one. 2 9 ja 2 14. So this is your 14 over 9 is your answer. So likewise simply you can simplify this one is there. Have a look. Now, next question. Assuming that x is a positive real number, ABC are the rational numbers, then you are supposed to show that this is equal to this one. So look at here now. So solution direct I am going to do. See, just remember these laws. A raised to power m over a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power n m minus n if m is greater than n. This is already we know that. अगर a की power m whole over a raised to power n है, that can be written as a raised to power m minus n. You can say like 2 raised to power 10 over 2 raised to power 3, so that is equal to 2 raised to power 10 minus 3 you can. So same method we will apply here. So here you can a raised to power x raised to power a over x raised to power b can be written as x raised to power ab, and this is whole power c into here similarly x raised to power b minus c whole power a into similarly here x raised to power c minus a whole power b. Now what we can apply here? We can apply this is a raised to power m whole raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m into n. That we can apply here again. So we will write x raised to power a minus b is multiplied by c into x raised to power b minus c is multiplied by a, c minus a is multiplied by b. Simply we are supposed to multiply a minus b into this, b minus c into a, c minus a into b. Now here you can remove the bracket. So x raised to power ac minus bc into x raised to power ba minus ca into x raised to power cb minus ab. This is. Now here you can apply. See now, in case of a raised to power m into a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m plus n होता है. In place of this two, let us suppose 3 terms or n terms are there. There is no problem. For example, a raised to power m into a raised to power n into a raised to power p. What we will do? We are supposed to add them. n plus p. So this is the rule we are going to apply here. X raised to power ac minus bc plus ba minus ca plus cb minus ab. Now look at here. This is plus ab minus ab. B into a you are writing or a into b you are writing is not the matter. Minus bc plus bc plus ac minus. So finally you are getting what? X raised to power 0, and x raised to power 0 means 1. And this is which you want to show that. Have a look. Okay, now one more question. X, y, z are the positive real number. Then we are supposed to show that this is equal to 1. See now, here, look at here now. This is given inside the radical sign x raised to power minus 1. So you know this is a raised to power minus m hai, that it can be written as a raised to power m. You can write down in the positive exponent form is there. Or you can say like 2 raised to power minus 3, that is means 1 over 2 raised to power plus 3 is there. If it is 2 raised to power minus 1, that means 1 over 2 raised to power 1 is here only. This is already know. So similarly this can be written as inside the radical sign keep as it is. This is 1 over x into y into this is y raised to power minus 1 means 1 over y into z into this is 1 over z into x. Or this can be written as under root y over x into under root z over y into under root x over z. And this is your radical sign. So if the value is given inside the radical sign, suppose root a, that is equal to what? A raised to power 1 over 2. अगर ये होता cube root a, that is a raised to power 1 over 3. So here is the under root is there. It means this is actually y over x whole raised to power 1 over 2 into z over y whole raised to power 1 over 2 into x over z whole raised to power 1 over 2. Now see, one more rule is there. If a raised to power m over b raised to power m means the in case we were is already we discussed, in case if the bases are same, bases are not same, but the exponent are same, then you are supposed to do the product of the bases. Lekin here is also exponent are same but we are dividing, so this can be written as a raised to power a over b whole raised to power m. That can be written as. It means if your expression agar is form hai, so you can write on this one. So look at here now, same thing we will apply. So this can be written as y raised to power 1 over 2 over x raised to power 1 over 2 into z raised to power 1 over 2 over y raised to power 1 over 2 into x raised to power 1 over 2 over z raised to power 1 over 2. Now you can cancel. This is that is equal to, you can say 1. Or one thing we can do, we can apply here also this one, a raised to power m or over a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m minus n. That can also be applied. अगर मैं क्या करता x की पावर 1/2 को इसके नीचे तो x की पावर 1/2 minus 1/2 x raised to power 0. That is also one of the ways there. Have a look. Yes. Now another question is, if x is equal to cube root 28 and y is equal to cube root 27, you are supposed to find the value of this one. एक तो मेथड है कि you are supposed to calculate the value of x from here and y. Just put here only and solve it. But if you are going to take the cube root of this one, x is equal to cube root 28 is here and y is equal to cube root 27. So it's quite easy to take the cube root of this y. Y you will get the 3 is there. You must do the factor of this one, 3 into 3 into 3. 1 3 you can take out. This one is there only. ये कैसे लिख सकते हैं इसको? Y is equal to cube root. This is 3 raised to power 3. So this is can be written as 3 raised to power 3 whole raised to power 1 over 3. Then a raised to power m whole raised to power n. So that is 3 you are getting. But this 28 is not the, you cannot factorize of this 28 in which you will get the same number is there 3 times in a group. Because this is 28 is there. So that is 2 into 7 will be there only. So only 2 2s are there and 1 7 is there. So that cannot be make a group of the 3 numbers. So direct you cannot put the values here. So what we will do, we are supposed to solve this one only. Isko smartly you are supposed to solve it. So look at here now. This is x plus y minus 1 over x square plus xy plus y square. अब देखिए यहाँ वैल्यू हमको अगर दिया है, अगर if we talk about this one, तो what is given is here only. Actually, if we do the cube of both the sides, you will get x cube is equal to 28. Here is y cube is equal to 27. This is. You are going to do the cube of this one. So you know the value of x cube and y cube. It means ये हुआ कि मैं anyhow either this or this one, any one of the part, you are supposed to write in the form of the x cube plus y cube or x cube minus y cube. It's up to you only. देखिए in case of the x cube plus y cube करेंगे तो you will get x plus y, x square plus xy minus xy plus y square is there. But here is the minus is here, then it will be x minus y. And this is x square plus xy plus y square. These are the formulas. So here from here only, see now, this is already given. You know this one. This is already given. It means यहाँ पर अगर मैं in numerator, denominator, if you multiply by x minus y and by the same term you are supposed to multiply in the numerator. उसी से numerator में multiply करिए. तो what you will get? You will get one of the formulas there. That is x cube minus y cube. This is. So in place of this one, you can write down x plus y as it is minus x minus y whole over. This can be written as x cube minus y cube. You can write down just by using this trick is there. ये क्या होगा? X plus y minus x minus y whole over, and x cube is 28 minus y cube is 27. So this is your what? X plus y minus x minus y over 28 minus 27 means 1. So this is you are getting x plus y minus in bracket x minus y. Now by this minus sign, their inside sign will be changed. So what will happen? This is x plus y minus x plus y. X cancels, you will get it 2y is here. So that is equal to 2 into y, and y is already, you know that. Y is already, you are getting the exact value of 3. So this is 2 into 3, that is 6. And this is the value of this one. Have a look. See, now the question is a raised to power x is equal to b, b raised to power y is equal to c, and c raised to power z is equal to a. We are supposed to prove that x, y, z is equal to a. So what we will do here only, just keep your eyes here. That is, you need x, y, z is equal to 1. So you can write down just a raised to power x, y, z. You can write down this one. And this can be written as a raised to power x whole raised to power y, z. By using this one, we are going to break x raised to power mn is equal to, a raised to power mn, or it can be written as a raised to power n whole raised to power m. You can write down this way only. Now, but this a raised to power x is equal to what? B. So this can be written as B whole raised to power yz, because a raised to power x is equal to B is already given. Now this can be written as a raised to power x y z. Keep as it is. This is B raised to power y raised to power z is here. You can, and v raised to power y is equal to what? C. So this is a raised to power x y z is equal to c whole raised to power z, because v raised to power y is equal to c. Now this is a raised to power x y z is equal to, this is c raised to power z, and c raised to power z is already, you know, that is a, and that you can say the exponent is 1 is here. So finally we are getting a raised to power x y z is equal to a raised to power 1. We will start from here only and gradually we will break this one. Now you can compare the exponent. So therefore x y z is equal to 1, which you want to prove. Have a look.